Crypto Anup altcoin. Let's go everyone. Welcome and thank you so much for joining in. So today in this video, we are going to talk about Ethereum price action. Why? Because the price of Ethereum looking into different time frame, looking into different scenarios is flashing a very interesting movement, and this is what we are going to talk about in this video along with the on-chain analysis, because we want to find out what is happening behind the screen as well. So before I jump into the content, please guys, destroy the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, come on, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now before we look into the technical side, first let's look at the on-chain data, because Ethereum holders embrace near month low wait for staking Ether. What does this mean? The demand is increasing. I mean, the demand for staking Ether has surged, resulting in a wait time of over a month for a 5% annualized yield. So crypto investors looking to earn yield on the Ethereum holding have to wait nearly a month before they can be set up as a network validator on Ethereum. That means now more and more people want to stake their Ethereum. Data from two sources show that waiting time for staking Ether lingers at 640 hours or about 26 days. Exiting the network, on the other hand, takes just about 0.013 hours or less than a minute. Validators are entities in a proof of stake blockchain such as Ethereum that processes transactions and help maintain the overall security of such network. As of May, nearly 50,000 validators are waiting in a queue to be able to enter the network. The mainnet validator queue, the validator queue counter shows the total number of validators currently waiting to enter or exit the network. If you look at the validator entering queue from 50,000 after 1 week, now it's 64,685 validators. Validator exiting queue, only one. And you can see approximate time to finish current enter queue, 35 days. Now more and more people want to stake their Ethereum, and now the demand is slowly increasing. And not just only this one here guys, even if you look at this Ethereum total supply on exchanges, it has dropped to an all-time low, because I just showed you now more and more people are willing to stake their Ethereum. According to data from the on-chain analytics platform Sentiment, Ethereum supply on exchanges is now at its lowest since the cryptocurrency started trading public in July 2015. The supply on exchanges metric evaluates the number of Ethereum coins that are currently deposited in recognized exchange wallets. The yellow line in the chart below depicts how the number of Ethereum supply on exchanges has entered a sharp decline since May 1st. Between May 1st and May 15, investor moved 550,000 Ethereum off exchanges. And why? Because we are seeing more and more validators queuing to stake their Ethereum. That means the supply on exchanges for Ethereum is clearly decreasing. You can see the price is represented by this green line, right? And the orange line represent the supply on exchanges, which is clearly declining, and the price is stabilizing around 1,700-1,800 range. So that means the demand for Ethereum is slowly increasing, and the price is also forming another very interesting scenario. If you look at this accumulation cylinder with widening mouth, and according to this accumulation cylinder from widening mouth, just like as shown here in an example, you can see this is point 1 where we started, right? This is point 1. Now if we look at this price structure, according to this example, we are clearly following this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is inside this accumulation cylinder. And when the price finally finds support around this 0.7 or the lower line area from this accumulation cylinder, then the price is going to start with a new parabolic movement according to Jesse Livermore's speculative chart. And if we look at the price action right now, yes, we are struggling to continue this uptrend. We are hovering around this 1,750, 1,800 range, but I just want you guys to be careful. Even though the price might show some weakness, might get gravitated towards this 0.7 around 1,680 to 1,700 range, please wait until the price breaks below this before looking for any short opportunities, because we know finding support at this 0.7 could result in a new impulsive movement after that. And not just only according to this Jesse Livermore, even if we look at this price structure in a daily using this ascending channel, this ascending channel upper line is a clear sign of resistance. Yes guys, this upper line clearly rejected the price while we were in an uptrend. We even had a fake out. You can see this here was a fake out, but at the end the price entered inside this ascending channel, and now we are clearly following it. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that if the price of Ethereum does shows further weakness, does gets attracted towards this lower trend line, then this formation, this higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern will play out. And in that case, the price, after some retracement, after finding support at this lower trend line, could be preparing itself for this new impulsive movement. So even if we do see any sort of a shakeout, even if the price does get gravitated towards the lower trend line, wait until support gets broken before placing any short trades, because you can see once the price tests this key line of support, after that we could be starting a new impulsive movement. And not just only looking at this through ascending channel or this Jesse Livermore speculative chart, even if you look at this price structure here in a very simple way, right now the way we are following this trend looks very similar to the one which played out here in January. We were clearly in an uptrend, but we were also following this falling trend line or the descending trend line. This descending trend line always acted as a strong line of support. Once we found support at the descending trend line, once we found support at this green line, the rising trend line, after that we had a very nice impulsive movement. And now I want you guys to look at this falling trend line and also look at the price action of Ethereum. So if the price of Ethereum does shows weakness here in the medium short term, right, and slowly gets gravitated towards the lower trend line, please watch out for a confirmation like this. Support from this falling trend line, support from this green line, the rising trend line. So if we do see price getting attracted towards this range, right, and also holding that line, could result in some very nice impulsive movement for the upcoming weeks, upcoming months. So that's why guys, even if the price in the medium short term does shows any sort of a weakness, please do not panic. And beside the daily time frame, even if you look at the price structure in a smaller time frame around this area, we are forming a very interesting scenario. Let me show you that here. So before we talk about this, please try that like button if you haven't done it yet. And for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now, if you look at the price structure of Ethereum here in a 4-hour time frame, we can see very clearly, guys, the line here, this horizontal line, or let's say the upper line from this ascending triangle, is acting as a resistance, whereas the lower line here is acting as a support. Yes, in the past price action, we have found out the price of Ethereum has got rejected around 1,820 range. Yes, this line, the upper line which previously acted as a support, rejected the price couple of times, and now we are trapped inside this ascending triangle. So in the medium short term, if we do see support around 1,800 and price also manages to break out from this upper line, then we know, which is around 1,820, 1,830, then we could be seeing a relief rally type of movement. And in that case, this relief rally, according to this ascending triangle, could bring the price in a smaller time frame around 1,900 range. Yes, this 1,900 will be our upcoming target if we can flip this 1,820 into proper support. But if we do fail to continue this uptrend, if we fail to hold this lower trend line, then just like with an uptrend, right, we can see a price retracement around 1,740, 1,750 for the upcoming days. So right now, this price range of 1,800 is super important for Ethereum. So these were some of the quick update and also important update that I wanted to share with you regarding Ethereum. If you like what you just saw, then please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now, by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.